All right, we head to Arizona now, where two races are still undecided for Senate. Incumbent Democrat Mark Kelly leading Republican Blake Masters by more than 90,000 votes, while the current Secretary of State, Katie Hobbs, is in a dead heat race for governor with Republican Kari Lake. Correspondent Robert Sherman is live in Maricopa County. Robert, there were some voting issues early yesterday. How are things looking today?
Well, they are going through the tabulation process now, which is taking place in the Maricopa County Elections Office right behind us. But there are still a lot of outstanding ballots here in Arizona, over 400,000 that they still have to go through. The far majority of them here in Maricopa County. This is the epicenter of the issue here, though we are expecting a big drop of votes to come in this evening. These would be the early day votes that came from Friday through Monday. So that is expected to be a significant number here. But this is a number that I want you to take a look at. These are the early votes that were brought in on Election Day. 275,000 of them came in this year. That's more than 100,000 more than the 2020 election. That's significant because these votes take a long time to go through. They have to go through the signature verification. They have to be processed. And that's why officials here say it could be until Friday before we have 95 to 99% of the vote tabulated here. You mentioned some of those election issues that we were seeing here, Nichole, and I do want to show you this. This was with the tabulators. We actually have a prop one that's right here. So the issue that they were having yesterday is that when you tried to scan the ballots through, the toner ink wasn't good enough on some of these machines, and that's what was causing some of the ballots to not be processed. There are workarounds in the system. For example, if you were there, you could wait until the tabulator came back online. You could go to another location, or you could drop your ballot in what's known as door number 3. These are a separate slot, and these ballots will be picked up later on in the evening to be processed. We now know that number to be about 17,000 door number 3 votes. That was the number that Republicans were wondering about yesterday. That's the number that is going to be processed over the next couple of days. But election officials here emphasizing every legal vote will be counted. Nichole.
All right, so Robert, you say it'll be not till Friday that the majority of these will be tabulated. With how long this is ultimately taking, is Arizona at all thinking about or talking about changing its laws?
And we have heard some officials mention that here, Nichole, that this might be the time to start looking at the system. Again, the big number is those early votes that came in on Election Day. That's a number that we've heard some officials here say is a pretty big number, and a conversation's going to have to happen. It's convenient to bring in early votes on Election Day, but maybe that deadline should be moved up further in order to get more final results coming in on Election Day itself. That's the discussion that they're talking about here, which we've heard from the Maricopa County Recorder's Office, and something that they will be having a discussion about. Nichole.
All right, Robert, thank you for that.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.